It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Again, it's Robinson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
First down.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted. And that's caught inside the 30. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 47 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Robinson up the middle. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And the stop will
come
inside the 5 at the 4. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Robinson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Robinson
First down.
Is
Touchdown.
into
Let's
the
go.
end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Point after here coming up. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard.
Let's hold it.
Takes it to about
Offense.
37.
First and 20.
Right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy.
What's up, Fear?
No matter what, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on with you after this game right here.
For no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play.
Like once I'm done with this one, then I'm gonna get on Call of Duty with you.
And stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard.
Come on, man. 3rd and 20.
He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and
So how you doing today?
Young now. Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
Come on, 4th and 18.
It'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
It's all good. It's all good. Come on now. You can get that yardage back. Let's go.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. To the air, Penix. That's out wide.
Ooh, that's a roughing passer. Probably extra yardage. 1st down.
So let's see about the call.
Roughing the passer. Defense. Come on now. 1st and 10.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on.
Darnell Mooney. Touchdown. Let's go.
Touchdown Falcons. Darnell Mooney. 49 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's a dot.
Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass
My
rush
boys
talking
don't
about
play.
challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him?
14 to
Like
nothing.
his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard, and he's going to take this ahead.
Second and 7, bro.
3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Right back to Hubbard. He works his way
3rd and 4.
Couple up past the 30. Here is 3rd down and 4. Young working out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
It's okay, it's okay.
Short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A give running right. It's Hubbard. And they went the
second down, bro.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Young. He gets
Ooh, 3rd and 4.
Out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss.
4th down. Stop playing with me, bro.
Big plays for an offense.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard
okay.
line. So well done.
We ain't danger zone, so we'll get out of it.
Specialized in better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Steps away. This ball down the field for Pitts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right.
Drake with the catch. 1st down.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
This ball down the field for Pitts. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
3rd and 2.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Come on, Bajan.
They got 8 yards there. Robinson will try to pick it up.
First down.
And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Penix. Dancing to his left.
Michael Penix, first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Ref, where's the pass interference at, dude? Where's the flag?
But as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
First down.
Have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Man open.
First down.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself
pass interference. Number 8. Ball at the 1-yard line. First down.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And it'll be intercepted.
That was my fault.
Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Following the interception, Young. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on
Second and 9.
It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he'll be brought
3rd and 2.
At the 28. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Now Young. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
2nd and 3.
7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. 2 minutes. minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Here's 2nd and 3. Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he's able to get this
30 inches.
To midfield across the 45. Here's 3rd and a few inches. It'll be Young again. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. Young to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5. Now Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And they can't bring him down. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the red zone now, Young.
That's a sack. 2nd and 18. Let's go.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
3rd and 11.
Out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Looking to throw, Young.
Bro, what? Who's supposed to cover him?
Xavier Legette from 21 yards away. And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Ooh, spin move. Oh, my God. Spin move.
Just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. And looking to throw, Penix. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. He's got it.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Final play of the half, Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his throw is incomplete. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first
Second
half
and 1.
came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
And
3rd and 2.
hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Young. That is caught, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. To throw, Young. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And give him 6 yards.
2nd and 4.
He stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now here's Young. That one complete to Ligon. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. Now a give, it's Hubbard going left. And not much, maybe a yard.
Holding offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Here's Young from the shotgun. And that's complete DT.
3rd and 5.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Young will set to throw. And that's going to
4th down.
Incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. Penix going to look to throw on first down. That is incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Second down and a run by Robinson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Here's Penix. Flush to his right.
Look for the first down.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Here's Penix on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now Penix.
Bro, what?
Sea of defenders had intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Off the play fake, Young. That one complete till again. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
That is caught at the 7. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Throwing, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good.
From 4 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit.
Oh, they trying to go for 2. Okay.
The Young's going to throw for this.
Ah, they got it.
Get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just
Now I got to play smart.
I guess guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were a little batted away.
Touchdown. Let's go.
Down the left sideline.
Ray McLeod. Let's go.
Falcons. Ray McLeod, 75 yards.
And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here.
Defense.
And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Probably be the last play of the quarter.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard.
And he'll be taken down
Second
after a
and 8.
minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, Young.
Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. The first down throw for Young.
A short throw hauled in by
Second and 8.
Trimble.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
Partner took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
On second down, Young. Going to throw right side here, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Young.
Well, that one
Incomplete. Second and 10.
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Young now.
That caught by Trimble.
And able to get this down
3rd and 2.
the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here is Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers have
I gotta lock in.
game again.
3 timeouts plus a 2-minute warning. I gotta lock in.
That for an answer. They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
First down.
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Eluding the pressure right. This pass is caught by London. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Throwing on 1st down is Penix.
Ah, it was on me.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by a cameraman.
Could have threw the ball away, bro.
Panthers are right back in this football game. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them
2nd and 5.
in a much more secure position. Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. On 1st and 10, Young.
Give me that. Oh, 2nd and 10. Let's go. Almost had it.
An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Young to throw it.
Bro, how did he catch that?
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons.
All right, let me lock in.
A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is going to lose
2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. That's over the middle to his tight end Sanders.
3rd and 5.
Get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork, we saw a good job defensively to recover. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's 3rd down at 5. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Panthers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
It's all good. All I got to do is take time. I got 3 timeouts with enough time on the clock.
So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 4. A minute 56 to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
That's caught by Pitts.
Timeout.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. What a catch by London. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first
come on, bro.
and save a timeout. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. He's back to throw.
First down.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Back to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
Timeout.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Flush to his right.
Touchdown.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
The kick is good.
He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. And now it's the Panthers' turn, trailing by a field goal. 43 seconds to go. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Young to throw.
It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Young. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
3rd and 10.
Incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense.
4th and 8.
Against you.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Now Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
No good.
This one is no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not the case because when you start talking about 50-plus yards, it's still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put to rest any chance of this game getting to overtime.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.